To explain the front of the analog camera versus the shutter speed iOS. Shutter speed iOS is a camera settings that control the duration of time the camera shutter remain open, allowing light to enter and expose the camera's image sensor. Next is the shutter release button. Shutter release button is button on a camera that triggers the camera's shutter to take a photography. Next is the film advance lever. Film advance lever is a mechanism on the film camera that advances the film to the next frame after the photography has been taken. Next is the frame counter. Frame counter is the mechanism on the camera that keep track of the number of photographs that have been taken on a roll of film. Next is the neck strap eyelet. Neck strap eyelet is a small metal or plastic loop on the camera body where a neck strap can be attached. Next is the hand grip. Hand grip is a feature on the camera that provides a secure and comfortable grip for the user hand. Next is the self-timer lever. The self-timer lever is a mechanism on a camera that allows the user to delay the shutter release for a set amount of time, typically 5 to 10 seconds. Next is the lens release button. The lens release button is a mechanism on the camera that allows the user to remove the camera's lens from the camera body. Next is the hot shoe contact. Sorry, shoe. Hot shoe contact is a small metal contact point on the top of camera that allows an external flash or other accessory to be mounted and connected directly to the camera's electrical system. Next is the film rewind crank. Film rewind crank is a mechanism on a film camera that allows the user to rewind the film back into the film canister after the roll of film has been fully exposed. Next is the film rewind knob. Film rewind knob is a mechanism on the film cameras that allows the user to rewind the film back into the film canister after the roll of film has been fully exposed. Next is the film speed window. A film speed window is a small rectangular window on the camera that displays the iOS rating of the film that is currently loaded in the camera. Next is the aperture ring. Aperture ring is a mechanism on the camera lens that control the size of the lens opening or aperture through which light passes to each the camera's image sensor. Next is the distance scale. Distance scale is a feature on a camera lens that indicate the distance between the camera and the subject being photographed. Next is the focusing ring. Focusing ring is the mechanism on camera lens that allow the user to manually adjust and focus of the lens. Next is the depth of field review lever. Depth of field review lever is a mechanism on the camera that allows the user to preview the depth of field of a photography before taking the shot. Next is the multiple exposure lever. Multiple exposure lever is a mechanism on the camera that allows the user to take multiple exposures on single frame of film. Next is the exposure measurement button. Exposure measurement button, also known as an exposure lock of eye lock button. Next is the viewfinder eyepiece. Viewfinder eyepiece is a component on the camera that allows the user to see the image being framed and composed through the camera's lens. Next is rewind fork. Rewind fork is a mechanism on a film camera that engage with the film sprocket to help rewind the film back into the film canister after the roll of film has been fully exposed. Next is the film cartridge chamber. Film cartridge chamber is a compartment on the film camera where the film cartridge is loaded into the camera. Next is the battery chamber lid. Battery chamber lid is a cover on the camera that provides access to the battery compartment. Next is tripod socket. Tripod socket is a threaded hole on the bottom of a camera that allows into be mounted onto a tripod or other camera support. Next is the film guide rails. Film guide rails are small metal or plastic rail on a film camera that help to guide the film through the camera and ensure that it is properly aligned and exposed. Next is the film sprocket. Film sprocket are small teeth or perforation on the eye overall of film that engage with the film advance mechanism in a camera. Next is the camera back. Camera back is where the photographer can see the image they are about to capture and make any necessary adjustment before taking the shot. Next is the film pressure plate. Film pressure plate is a component on a film camera that help to keep the film flat and taut as it passes through the camera. Next is film rewind button. Film rewind button is a mechanism on a film camera that allows to the user to rewind the film back into the film canister before the end of the roll has been reached. Next is the film take-up spool. A film take-up spool is a component on a film camera that help to advance the film through the cameras and onto the spool as exposure is taken. And the last is film cartridge conforming window. Film cartridge conforming window is a small rectangular window on a film camera that allows the user to see the type of film loaded in the camera. I'm going to explain the front of the digital camera. First is the bolt-in flash. Bolt-in flash is a small electronic flash unit that is integrated into the camera body. Next is the stereo microphone. Stereo microphone is a type of microphone that can capture sound in two different channels, creating a stereo image of the sound source. Next is AF assist illuminator. AF assist illuminator is a future sound of some cameras and external flash unit that help to improve autofocus and performance in low light condition. Next is mirror. Mirror refers to a component found in digital single lens reflect cameras that allow the photographer to see a real-time preview of scenes through the camera's lens. Next is the lens mounting mark. Lens mounting mark is a small symbol or dot located on both the camera body and lens mount that is used to align the lens correctly when attaching it to the camera. Next is the button. Buttons that are used to control various functions and settings. Next is the infrared receiver. Infrared receiver is a component found on electronic device that allows the device to reva- receive signal from a remote control using infrared technology. Next is the BKT button. BKT button is a feature found on some digital cameras that allow the photographer to take a series of photos with different exposure settings. Next is the cover for USB and HOMI and external microphone. Is a protective cover that is used to prevent dust, dirt, and other debris from entering the port on camera or other electronic device. Next is the cover for accessory terminal and eyelid phone. The cover for the accessory terminal is used to the port when it's not used for venting dirt. Next is the lens release button is headphone connector. The lens release button is the button located on the camera's body that is used to release the lens from the camera mount. Next is the AF mode selector. The AF mode selector is a feature found on many digital cameras that allows the photographer to choose the autofocus mode used by the camera. Next is focus mode selector. The focus mode selector is a feature found on many digital cameras that allows the photographer to choose and the focus mode used by the camera. This feature is used to control how the camera focus on the subject. Next is the connector for an external microphone. A connector for an external microphone on a camera is a port that allows the user to connect an external microphone to the camera. Next is the USB connector. A USB connector for a front digital camera is a type of port that is located on the front of a digital camera is used to connect the camera, a computer, or other device for data transfer to charging. Next is accessory terminal. Accessory terminal is a port found on some digital cameras that it is used to connect external accessories such as flash microphone and remote shutter release. I'm going to explain the back of the digital camera. First is the viewfinder eyepiece. Viewfinder eyepiece is a small lens located at the back of the camera. View the scenes being captured or observed. The rubber eye cap. The rubber eye cap is designed to fit around the user eye, blocking out extraneous light and providing a more comfortable viewing experience. The delete button. Delete button if the user confirms that they want to permanently delete the item. It is then removed from the camera and cannot be recovered. The playback button. Playback button is the particularly useful for viewing and sharing media that has been recorded or downloaded onto the cameras. The monitor. Monitor is used to display visual output from the cameras or other electronic device. Is the menu button. Menu button is the commonly used access camera settings such as screen brightness, volume. The white balance button. White balance button found on the digital cameras and other image devices that allows the user to adjust the camera's color balance to accurately capture the colors of the scenes being photographed. Next is the thumbnail. Thumbnail is a small, low-resolution image that is used to represent a large image or video. This is the playback zoom in bottom. Playback zoom in bottom is a button found on cameras, video players, and other electronic devices that allows the user to zoom in on a specific part of recorded video or image during playback. The diopter adjustment control. Diopter adjustment control typically consists of a small dial or lever located near the eyepiece of the device. The AE or AF button. AE or AF button is a button found on digital cameras and other imaging devices that allows the user to lock the focus and exposure of the camera on specific subject. This is the main command dial. The main command dial may be used to adjust the shutter speed, aperture, or exposure compensation. Live view switch. Live view switch is a button or lever found on cameras and other imaging devices that allow the user to switch between the viewfinder and the live view display. The movie recorded button. A movie recorded button is a button found on digital cameras and other imaging devices that allows the user to start and stop recording video. The multi-selector. The multi-selector may be used to navigate through the camera's menu system, select the different focus point, or adjust exposure precision. Memory card slot cover. The memory card slot cover is usually located on the side or back of the device and can be opened and closed using the small dash or button. This is the OK button. OK button is particularly useful for navigate through menus or selecting options on cameras, as it allows the user to quickly and easily confirm the selection without having to navigate through complex menus or settings. Infrared deliver rail. This can be useful in various applications such as in photography, where it can create interesting effect or allow for better penetration or haze and fog in landscape. This is the focusing selector lock. A focusing selector lock is a feature found on some cameras lenses that allow the user to lock and focus selector in place to prevent accidental change to the focusing settings. The memory card access lamp. The memory card access lamp is small light that is located on digital cameras. The memory card access lamp typically illuminates when the camera is accessing or reading data from the memory card. Next is the info button. An info button is a button found on cameras that allows the user to access information about the camera or the content being displayed.